Hello everyone, and welcome to another edition of the In the Ring Show with your host, Devious Damien. This video I'm talking about Alberto Del Rio, and as reported by Bleacher Report, it is rumored that he has suffered a concussion and could possibly be on the shelf for No Way Out. Now, if this is in fact the case, and Alberto Del Rio cannot compete at No Way Out, then who is going to step up to the plate and challenge Sheamus for the World Heavyweight title? Furthermore, what is the WWE going to do, in the coming future if Alberto Del Rio is out for a few weeks? You've already got Randy Orton, Jericho, Mark Henry, who's on the shelf at the moment, now possibly Alberto Del Rio. So, and Mark Henry's been out, and if he can come back at No Way Out, I say that is the perfect time for Mark Henry to come back. Because remember back in the summer of 2011 when Mark Henry and Sheamus kind of had that short feud that nothing really ever got settled, because at SummerSlam Mark Henry plowed Sheamus through the barricade? Nothing ever really got settled there. So what a great way to reignite the feud, especially, have it be about that, plus the World Heavyweight title on top of that. This feud can be great because it can be like a multi-layered feud. It can be over the title, it can be over the unsettled feud that they had over the summer of 2011. When you can take a feud and you can multi-layer it into several different things, that is a successful feud. And WWE would be missing the boat if they did not capitalize on that, in my opinion. So, with Del Rio being out, it's kind of thrown a big monkey wrench into who can challenge Sheamus at No Way Out. Because who can they put in the match that would actually make sense and wouldn't just seem like they just kind of randomly picked somebody? There's not very many people they could pick to have it make sense. It didn't just seem like a random pick. Speaking of No Way Out, I'm going to give some of my predictions for No Way Out. I think that they said Triple H is breaking his silence at No Way Out. Well, I'm predicting that Triple H is going to No Way Out to challenge Brock Lesnar for a match at SummerSlam. And I predict that the triple threat match for the WWE Championship is going to be the worst match of the night. And I know some of you are going to say, well, why do you say that? You've got two great workers. You've got Daniel Bryan, and you've got CM Punk in the mix. This is true. However, here's what's going to make it shitty. First, you threw Kane into the mix. So now basically you've got two great workers who kind of have to figure out a way to work around Kane and kind of get a good match out of that. When, if you ask me, Kane should have been left out of it, because Daniel Bryan and CM Punk had a great match at Over the Limit. And the only reason I shit on the match is not because of the quality of the work, but because it was predictable that CM Punk would win. Granted, it was kind of one of those Martin controversy, kind of one of those cliffhanger things, but still CM Punk won, as I said he would. That's the only reason I didn't like the match. It was too predictable what the outcome was going to be. And the reason I'm against the triple threat is because, like I said, now you got Kane and the CM Punk and Daniel Bryan now, instead of concentrating on having a good match together, now they have to figure out how to work around Kane. But
AJ's going to be involved.
Thank you, Devastating Deb. She was off camera and stating her opinion, which I'm glad she said that, because she led me right into my next point. AJ. And now they've got this thing where, who's AJ going to side with? Has this been a conspiracy between AJ and Daniel Bryan all along? Has this been a plan of theirs? Is she going to side with Kane? Is she going to help Punk? Who is AJ going to side with? So now you've got this thing. The fans aren't focused on so much now who's going to leave with the WWE Championship. they're more focused on, you know, are CM Punk and Daniel Bryan going to settle their issues with Kane? Who is AJ going to side with? And it seems like the matter of the WWE Championship is almost playing second fiddle to this whole thing. And it's a goddamn shame. Shitty booking on the WWE's part. You know, I know Kane cut that promo on SmackDown about the only thing that matters to him is walking out the WWE Champion. And maybe that promo was to serve the purpose of trying to make it seem like it's more about the WWE Championship. But let's not kid ourselves, people. This match is very little about the WWE Championship. Okay, it's not about that at all. It's about AJ, and it's about the whole little feud that's been going on between the three men, and CM Punk, Daniel Bryan, and Kane. And the feud's not even really over the title, it's over the bullshit that's been going on Raw and SmackDown the past few weeks. You know, so in my opinion, that is what's going to make it the shittiest match of the night. I'm going to make a bold prediction right now. And some of you might be shocked by this prediction, but I think that the match of the night will be John Cena and the Big Show in the steel cage. Despite the fact that they're both not the greatest workers in the world, somehow I think that those two will come together and figure out a way to deliver. I think that somehow they'll figure it out. You know, I know some of you say John Cena can only have a good match when he has someone who can carry him into a good match. I mean, yeah, his in-ring work isn't the greatest in the world, but I've seen worse, people.
Steel cage will carry him.
Yeah, I mean, like Devastating Deb just said, the cage in and of itself can carry the match if it's used properly. I mean, you put a steel cage in a match, sometimes you can have the shittiest workers in the world, but the cage itself, in and of itself can make the match. So, that's why I think it could very well be the match of the night. And I see Christian retaining the Intercontinental title, and honestly, people, I don't remember any other matches for No Way Out. I can't remember off the top of my head. But anyway, let me know your thoughts about No Way Out. What do you think is going to happen if Alberto Del Rio cannot compete at No Way Out? Comment down below, subscribe, like this video. For the In the Ring Show, this is Devious Damien signing out. Good night, everybody.